It felt like at the academy, it didn't feel like I was giving anything other than just who I am. It helped me unplug a bit. It seemed like an awesome opportunity for me to get away from the field and have fun with kids. It seemed like it went a long way with them as well.
I love all the kids. They're super awesome, and for them to see players that look like them, it means a lot to them. So I'm glad we can make that impact in that community.
Very seamless for me to get involved and have fun with the kids, learn from them and have them learn from me.
I'm super grateful for guys like Ian Desmond and the guys that have come before because of their impact in the community and how they started the stepping stones for guys like myself to go over to the Nats Youth Baseball Academy and really take advantage of the opportunities to go out in the community and make an impact.
From the very beginning, when I went to Ian and proposed his involvement with the Academy as a player ambassador, he never hesitated, and he took whatever our ideals were and made them even better, made it into a cohesive program that he could pass on to ambassadors after him. This was meaningful to him. He never wavered from that commitment. I know it has enriched the lives of these player ambassadors as much or more than it has enriched the lives of our scholar athletes.
At that point in my career, I got called up. I was watching Zim do all his Zim's stuff. For myself, I didn't really have anything that was like pulling on my heartstrings. When Marla approached me about the baseball academy, it really felt like it was something that I could embrace and something that I could, kind of pursue and make grow.
Playing shortstop, you're a leader, and he was always a leader, and it was fun to watch him kind of mature, become a little bit more vocal. He always led by example and played the game the right way, and more importantly, did things on and off the field the right way. For him to get this award, for him to do what he did at the academy, he basically paved the way for players being involved at that academy.
Kids who come from difficult situations have an innate ability to read people, and they see genuineness. And I think it just worked really well for me, and it worked great for them, and they appreciated and respected me showing up for them. And like I said, kudos to the Nationals for allowing me to do that.
Each year, we give the Power of Baseball Award to someone who exemplifies the positive values of the sport of baseball. As our first player ambassador, Ian invested a lot of time in visiting the kids at the Nationals Youth Baseball Academy, and he demonstrated how easy it is. Just showing up, having a game of catch, popping into a classroom.
I actually remembered the first day when he came here, and I think he was kind of overwhelmed because there were all these little kids just running up on him. But he just kept this big smile on his face, and he just showed us how engaged he was. We could tell that this really meant a lot to him and that he really wanted to be here with us.
Ian really laid the groundwork for the player ambassadors that came after him that made that seem possible and worthwhile. We're really proud of our YBA Play program, which brings the sport of baseball into communities where kids don't usually have the ability to access it. And even more proud that Ian was so inspired by this program that he replicated it in his hometown of Sarasota, Florida through Newtown Connection. And really, that's the power of baseball.
There's a simplicity to the YBA Play program that really attracted me as an outsider. You get 5 batters every single inning, but you get an extra batter if the kids hustle on and off the field. That's those character principles that when you're teaching the game that are so important. This is about growing the game and getting kids to fall in love in the game. And man, what proof we have here with the YBA Play program and the YBA in general.
My fellow peers and I are now in college, and Ian has been a great influence on that. Him coming here has led to many of us playing sports and being engaged in sports, not just back home, but where we are in the cities that we're in at school.
He's actually there. I've never really seen anyone ask him to do anything and him say no. So he's one of the most selfless people I think I've ever met. He's a great dad, a great person, and someone that I look up to.
You make it to the major leagues and you give back. You have to remember that in the eyes of the greater community and kids, you're this, larger than life. So just being a good human being, is doing philanthropy. You'll never succeed in this game if it's all about the numbers and all about, yourself. This game and this platform, only lasts so long, so really soak it up and live it.